With Coach Kris Britton. Hadn't talked to her in a while, but congratulations on the win. You knocked off a very good Southwest. I told you about the stairs. They like beat Southwest. I told this Eastern Guilford boys and girls supposed to start looking like Dudley used to look like years ago.
I don't know what we're looking like, but we're trying to play some good ball right now.
It's probably about 8th win of the year, maybe 8-3, somewhere in that neighborhood.
I remember the losses. We lost 4.
Yeah, you dropped that game in the championship last week here, but you got beat by a very good Australian team, right?
We really did. Their basketball IQ was off the charts. It really was.
What about your girls this year? Who's been stepping up for you? I know Williamson and Patterson had big games, and
yeah,
the big girl came off the bench. It was Morris came and had a big game for you too.
The freshman, Harris.
Harris, there you go.
Yeah, Harris came in. I thought the greatest surprise at this point has been Samira Petty, a sophomore. She's actually a track athlete and plays ball for us and was really big on the boards for us. Got some putbacks. I think she scored 7 points. She's been a great role player for us and really has stepped up the past couple of games.
And talk about how you've been able to kind of put your personal imprint on this Eastern Guilford women's team.
Well, I mean, I always tell the girls the team is an extension of the coach, and there's certain things I do when I don't do, and so I expect that out of them when they're out there and they're playing. I want them to learn how to play for each other, and that's been our focus this year, is to get our assists up and play for each other.
Were you looking forward to playing Southwest again tonight? Because I was at that game when you played them over at their place last year.
That's one of the
best games of the year because they had not been tested a lot. But you came in and really tested them last year, and without number 2 for them last year, LaShawn DeMonk, you probably would have won that game.
We had them on the ropes, and they beat us at the buzzer on the last second shot. Not that I remember, but yeah, something like that.
But your team is playing well the past couple years. You got to be pleased because sometimes you go to a new school, it takes a few years to get everything sorted out. It takes a while to rebuild the team. There's some frustrations, some struggles, but got to be a smile on your face, I think, by the way the things have gone so far.
Yeah, I mean, we've had some struggles, but no more so than any other team. But Coach Jenkins and I are embracing the girls are embracing us, and the parents likewise. So it's really been a great opportunity for me to come in here and work with this program and this community out here.
Big win tonight over 4A school, Southwest Guilford. You get ready for the Mid-State 3A Conference. Who's going to be the toughest team? There's the Northern Guilford. There's the Burlington Williams. Who's going to be the toughest? The Rockingham County. Don't forget them too. Yeah.
I think what's toughest about our conference is the coaches. We've got Tim Crodish, we've got Tommy Coles over at Burlington Williams. You know, I mean,
and you got Coach Wall up at Rockingham, has been there forever.
Who is, in my mind, a legend. I've always admired and respected the way he coaches. So in our conference, the teams are good, but the coaches are better.
Yeah, and you got Coach Furlow at Northern, the good one there too. Very competitive lady. She's got that center who I would love to have. I was going to build a team around a freshman center, 6'3". I wouldn't argue about that if I had a chance to get her.
Can't do anything with size.
That's true. That's true. But you can also use the strength on the inside to post out and keep them out of the lane. And you did a good job because even with Monk went down, the other 2 kids on that team, I think it's Jasmine Wilson and some other support there as well. They had some support left even without Monk, but you battled and you won and you did the right thing tonight.
They really did. We won the battle on the boards, and I felt like that made a great difference in the game.
How much improvement do you see in your team as opposed from this year, looking back at last? How much have you guys improved this year?
I'd say as compared to last year, I feel like there's more continuity and cohesion, and we had a lot of returners this year, and so we're really beginning to define who we are, whereas last year we were so inconsistent we couldn't really answer that question. This year we're beginning to develop and define who we are as as Wildcats at Eastern Guilford.
Exactly. You think about, I guess, you kind of were going to build a team around Patterson coming back, which is what she did for you last year. And I guess Williams in that same vein. Then you mentioned the other little kid who came up for you.
Ariel Shears.
Yes, Shears also strong from last year.
Oh, yes.
So you've got some good seniors. How about some girls in the past? Just close it out with some going. Let's look at history. I always like to talk about the old days, too. What happened to Makia Valentine? What happened to her?
Makia Valentine was playing in Israel the last time I talked to her. She ended up transferring from Wake Forest to UC Santa Barbara and was playing overseas in Israel. It's been doing very well.
And she got some WNBA looks, too.
She did. She did play in the WNBA for a short time.
What about Sierra Little? What happened to Sierra?
Sierra Little has a son, Legend Little. She just gave birth to him about 2 months ago, and she's doing quite well here in Greensboro.
And you keep up. What about Helen Terry?
Helen Terry and Brianna Patterson came over to the gym last night here at Easton and scrimmaged against the girls with me. Helped me coach a little bit. Brianna is the head coach at Kaiser Middle School.
Wow.
And she graduated from UNCG
got
her degree, and she's coaching now. So I keep up very closely with them.
What Brianna did, because I mean, she had some injury struggles at UNCG. She came away from there with something she needed. She got that degree.
Yes, she did.
And to be able to carry on to the next level of teaching, that's outstanding. Because sometimes you have some frustrations in college, you get injured, get banged up, some of your career doesn't go with basketball as the way you want it, till you let some other things slide. But she took care of her responsibilities.
She really did. She got that degree and just working for Guilford County Schools right now, and just doing really well. I'm so proud of her. So proud of her.
What about Desiree Drayton?
Desiree Drayton went to UNC Southeast Charlotte and is now living and working in Greensboro.
Gotcha. I think she came back toward GTCC for a while.
Yeah, she
maybe.
was at GTCC for a little while.
What about for Coach Kris Britton? What's the plan of attack for the rest of this season? What do you got in mind for these Eastern Guilford Wildcat young ladies into 2015? Actually, you've got a win to start things off, start the new year right.
I say for the rest of the season, we're going to keep playing for each other. We're going to continue to play for each other, play good team ball. We're going to get our assists up. Our role players are going to step up, and the go-to players are going to learn to play even better together and make the rest of the team better.
Well, I know there'll be no easy days under Coach Kris Britton. There'll be some hard work going on, but in the end result with the victory, that's what means the most.
Only one way to work, and that's hard.
And Southwest Guilford beating them tonight is kind of interesting too, because you got a Southwest Guilford connection from years in the past. You were there at one time, yeah.
Well, Christina Rizzo's, who's one of the assistant coaches there at Southwest tonight, I coached her when I was at Southwest, so it's always nice to come full circle and see your babies grow up.
Keep up the good work, Coach. Thank you.
Thanks so much.